Hop in, besties. We're going to Black Ski Weekend in Colorado for the very first time. I know. I recently said that I was not going on any random trips ever since I got back from Nigeria. But guys, when I was still in Nigeria, my friend Liv texted me and she was like, I know you're traveling, but when you get back, would you want to come to snow days with sold out destinations as a creator? And how in the world could I say no to that? So I got back, I unpacked my luggage, I was home for a few days, I repacked them with snow gear, and I was off to Colorado. Guys, and this was actually perfect because tell me why. One of my besties that I went to undergrad with and I used to live with here in New York, Eiman, she moved to Colorado about a year ago, and I figured why not kill two birds with one stone and throw in a little visit to her as well. So I actually flew out to Colorado a few days before the ski trip so I could visit her out in Boulder. Guys, a lot can change in a year. The last time I saw my girl, she could not drive, and all of a sudden she's picking me up from the airport. She did need a little help on figuring out how to open the trunk, and then she lost her keys, but I figured, hey, if she made it to the airport to pick me up, then hopefully we make it back to her house. I will say I was definitely giving some driving instructions from the passenger seat, but hey, we made it out to Boulder. So I've never been to Colorado, let alone Boulder, but guys, it's basically like she lives in a snow globe. Like, we were walking around the town square and I was like, dude, you basically live in like a Lifetime movie town, if you guys know what I mean. Anyways, the next morning I figured I'd join her at work, but before that, guys, I realized I forgot my lotion, so I picked up some Natorium, and then we also stopped at Best Buy because, dude, I literally bought the wrong SD card for my DJI Osmo, so I handled that as well because yes, I vlogged this trip. Anyways, this basically felt like bring your friend to work day because, guys, tell me why Eiman's job is basically an episode of iCarly. She's a whole software engineer, so I thought this was about to be serious. I walk in, people are wearing onesies, people have their dogs in the office, and then there's free lunch. And guess what's on the menu? Ethiopian food. I'm like, is this place real? And then they have this fully stocked fridge, all of these snacks, and I was like, dude, it's good that everyone here is active because with all of this, I would be 100 pounds heavier. Oh, and then we did vision boarding at lunch as well. So after she got off of work, Eiman drove me from Boulder back to Denver, and this is where I met up with Liv. We were staying at this beautiful hotel before we headed out to Breckenridge the next day for the ski trip. And I would say that Boulder is like a Lifetime town, but during the holidays, and Denver is like a Lifetime town, but as a normal city, if that makes sense. Anyways, the hotel had this rooftop, so we went upstairs to get a little light bite and a few drinks, and then we said goodbye to Eiman, and then Liv and I headed over to this African speakeasy called Tribal to meet up with Keith. And the ambiance in here was so cute. I will say that the food didn't really taste authentic, but their take on suya and puff puff were still tasty. That rice gotta go. Anyways, tune in tomorrow because the ski trip kicks off in Breckenridge.